Yo. Happy birthday, Corn. Okay. I'm gonna start the stream with randomly playing around with the new thing that has been found. Or not found. That has been done. Just done. Can't say it any differently. Zaplex just went ahead and did it. Whoops. No, I don't remember how this goes. I think you get that one. No, I'm probably taking... probably should have taken the other one with me. Ah, I see how it works now. A little bit far apart. No. Okay, it definitely matters how you handle the Goombas. He's up. I don't know my Goombas. So I have to take along the second to last one. Right? Have to reload this one. And then also reload the other one. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I think this will work. Oh well, it doesn't have to work, right? But no, I think I unloaded the right one. No, not unloaded. I don't know the... I don't know the Y position thingy. I just realized. So this one is over. A beast. New star emote? No, that's not new. That's 2 years old at least. Let me open that. Put on my smart glasses. Yeah, the coin thing I understand. That's how you ideally spawn the Goomba. Respawn second Goomba after the Koopa exposition. How relevant is discarding the shell? Or is it just so the respawned Koopa is in a more convenient position? Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, I guess it's lag reduction in that case, right there. You discard it to make it faster. Okay. Yeah, I think I already had the position. Facing right is relevant, that's what I figured. Okay, so the falling off is the camera manipulation. That's what I was wondering about. Because then it seems like you're scrolling back up 1 pixel, and I wasn't sure about that. Tap up. Oh yeah, it is. There it is. I should just read before I ask things. What I was wondering about Zap, how... I mean, it's already... I think only the number of enemies... Like, it has to be 4 sprites loaded, right? Or 4 enemies loaded, I believe. That's what I saw on TAS videos, that they at least had a counter for sprite loaded. But then again, that's also sprite cluster, so I didn't fully understand that. Because these are all made up of subsprites, which I would assume also matter. I would assume it's just about the amount of lag and not actually about the amount of sprites, but I could be completely wrong. Beast, read the speedrun.com forum post or the Discord post. Nothing decided yet. I don't have an answer yet, so that's why you have to check it out. Let me read the rest. Because if it's not about sprite number, we could just grab the mushroom and be Big Mario. But I don't know if that messes with everything, which it very might well do. It's a very nice write-up. Thank you for making this. I suppose we're just gonna make a Lua script with the relevant memory addresses and then just check what setups might have a potential to work. Yeah, but you need a lot of lag to even trigger the pause glitch at all, which is what the task circumvents. It does the setup with significantly less lag, right? So I wonder if humanly we will need all of the lag that we can get. And therefore grabbing the mushroom and not doing the lengthy Goomba escort mission. Skipping that part could be the way to go. But I can guess as much as I want. I just have to look at the memory addresses and see what actually works there. Fact of the matter is this setup does work. Yeah, if it was mushroom and we only needed the rightmost Goomba, we can exchange one Goomba for a couple of Mario subsprites. Because the number difference of subsprites is quite significant between Big Mario and Small Mario. Okay, I'm gonna keep this explanation around for sure. Professional streamer clickbait title. But I still have to... Let me just play around with it without reading it again. Ah! Jack! Thank you very much. And hello, good to see you. In your youth. No. You must be misremembering. Surely. You mean something else. Oh wait, let me just check the personally experienced lag difference. Wait, that's not even... No, it's not even here. It's I don't know the game. It's here. No, it's there. We also have a shell up there that we could grab and take along. Just in general. We can have 3 Koopas and maybe skip the one Goomba that way. Isn't that what the... Does the task... I don't even remember the task now. Does the task grab this shell? Because that seems viable to me. Grab shell, then do the thing. Like, that should work, right? Zap, what do you think? Is that a viable setup if going from the right? I'm wondering if like the weird turnaround, if maybe you can accidentally grab the coin backwards and that would be something different than grabbing it from the right but forward. So let's skip the mushroom for now, the mushroom idea. I'm just throwing out ideas here that could be testable by somebody who already has a good grasp of what they're doing. Wink, wink. But yeah, what if we do something like this? Oops. Oh, we can't take the shell through. Okay, I did not know that. Hey, Grimlock. Okay, now it already seems slow. Now that I see that. Ah, no. Is that even the right one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, would have been the right one. But I would probably do something like that. And just, like, for grinding, obviously. Oops. And then don't grab the other one. I think that's not too hard to do. Gotta do it the right way around. Just experimenting. I should also do this on the practice run. No, let's boot up the practice ROM just to get a general feeling of what is going on. Hey, Lucky. No, it's not how it works. Also, game too loud. Hey, Kadai. Check out the command in the title. Oh, this is quiet. No, it's too quiet. I can't even hear the game. Closer. You're getting there. Does it matter at all if you know Zap? If we kill things beforehand and collect coins? I guess collecting coins doesn't matter because there are several setups in the underground. Does killing or bopping enemies do anything? As far as you know. That's a Koopa right there, right? That we can pick up. Doesn't really matter. So my gut feeling would be that we take this. No, we can't take the Koopa along, because we can't take it down the pipe. But yeah, for the... That's what you would want to do. That kind of jump. Not that one. How hard is this? Probably not too hard. Probably a little bit hard. That would work. Like you can just... Can you just do a full jump? Yeah! Look at that! I like my full jump setups. Then no more braking blocks. Yeah, yeah. It does write into Memory Beast, yeah. Well, I think this is a... Oops, forgot to count. I think this is a good setup. I can't count. From above? Is from above? Like, is it Mario is facing left? Or is it collecting the coin from 2 directions? Or can it be 4 different directions? From what I understand, Beast, yes, like that. So this should be perfectly fine, like that. That should not be fine. At least you have a backup like that. Ah, how did I do it so easily earlier? Like that. It's more precise than I thought. I mean, it is the only completion of this version of the run. We are currently collecting opinions and data on how to handle the categories from here on. Eventually it's a community decision. Like there's no, from what I understand, that there is no like 100% clear-cut definition of this is arbitrary code execution and this is not. This is, it's the old what is any percent discussion, right? What do we define as what category of glitch? In the end it comes down to what we want, of what we want the categories to look like. It's curiously, it is not. It has not just been discovered. This has been known since. Like the task is from 2014. The general principle, I think Mug knew about since 2012 or 13. But like personally, like the way I have lived with this knowledge is that way back then, like back in 2014-15, I saw Mug practicing this on his, I think he was playing on Game Boy Player, and he was trying to get this on his console setup and just couldn't do it. So he was playing around with setups and he could never get it to work on his console. So he, on his part, gave up. He just considered, oh, I also, like back then he was using VBA for the tarsing, and I think he mostly considered, or maybe this is just a console-specific, an emulator-specific glitch, because VBA in general wasn't emulating very accurately already. So he just chalked it up to maybe I'm just like fighting windmills here. So he gave up completely and concluded that this might just not be possible to do RTA. Until recently, Zaplex, in chat and in the video, who has experience with these weird kinds of runs from other games, asked about it, looked at it, and probably figured, oh, this is somewhat similar to at least like SMW, for example, and just gave it a try. And lo and behold, made it work. And that's where we are now. So it's not new, but in like humanly executed, it is very new. What now, right? Yeah, Beast. I'm on that boat as well. Yes, could I? Oh well, the first time Sub recorded it. No, Sub, this is fantastic. Azalea, hello. Yes. If you check the very concise command in the title, it will link you to a video. There's no Kokokiki. No, that is fake news. No. No. Okay, we still have, like, this is still very close. Like, we have this guy here. So let's say we do this. Let's make it a little bit more from the right. Super jump on the Koopa. Ah, can we just barely not make it on the guy? That would be... Come on. Oh, really? Maybe it's frame perfect? Yes! So then we have this guy. Let's assume we take this guy instead of taking whoops, other guy. Ah, I despawned. Oh! Oh, okay, they're still here. Okay, there's definitely a way to not despawn things. Hey, squirrel. Yeah, doing corner boosts with a Koopa shell. That is next level interesting. Yeah, the game lags. Surprise. But let's assume this is the way to go. This does seem to be mostly frame perfect. Oops. Let me try something. Maybe you have 2 frames. Just wanna... Some kind of safe state. I want to see how the Koopa here behaves. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about, like how bad is the lag? Ah, it's already lagging here. Okay, don't do that. So like this. The start button is not great. Oh, I didn't even do the up tap either. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I'm playing around with. What could work in theory. No. Trying to figure out how to temporarily reduce some of the lag. No. So much lag. Oh, did that unload? No, now the Koopa is gone. Maybe the shell is different from the walking Goomba. Okay, no, you can make it crash. Okay. So this could be possibly a little faster if you do it this way. Because the crash can just send you here or can send you to the credits. And this is practice ROM, so this might not even be possible to send you to the credits in the first place. But yeah, that was exactly what I was wondering. Is the lag enough to trigger the crash? And yes, it is. Okay, now we have to refreeze that one. Ah, it's too high. I wonder if it's relevant. Whether they are walking or not. Probably, it's more subsprites, should be more laggy. Input where? Oh. Yeah, and I responded to you saying that I have a similar stance to that. Ah, yeah. Yeah, no, filtering I don't think is a good idea here at all. Or in general, filtering to separate categories. But then it's a filter instead not a category where I feel like if you have a game that has like 30 categories already, you might start thinking about filtering and doing separation that way. But if you have like, but again, this is my opinion, and there's a lot of it feels better in this. Is where I just think the old category has so much historicity to it that I feel we have to keep it around just for that sake. If you break it down to technicalities, I guess the big difference between the old one is that the old one is 100% deterministic. We do change a value in memory, which then triggers a wrong warp on the next load. Whereas here, we also trigger things in memory, but then we do the weird, like, which feels more like corruption, right? Like we're doing the quick loading, unloading, which basically tells the game to, okay, now unload, now reload everything. Now unload, reload everything when you unpause again. Which makes it so laggy and so prone to crashing during lag. Because sometimes it like will not get done in time to go, oh, this is where you're supposed to be when I'm unpausing. But no, it's still lagging, so it jumps to the other thing that we have set up beforehand. That feels so fundamentally different from the existing any percent category that I think this easily warrants its own very distinct category. Zap as a... That's the thing where I'm lacking expertise and where I was mostly relying on what Spikeman said about this specific instance. But even that comes down to just personal interpretation, what the arbitrary means in this case, right? I'm with you. I agree with that. Aceless. Glitchless, aceless. It would fit the conventions, right? But yeah, I don't think it's exactly clear-cut. There's a lot of wiggle room when it comes to defining what arbitrary code execution is. Because we do destroy a block that is not meant to be triggered in regular any percent, which changes the value to non-zero, and then we load with the next level entry, which triggers an arbitrary sequence that shouldn't be there. that couldn't normally be written to in the game. It's just that it is 100% deterministic. But I like, if somebody really wanted to argue that this is technically the same, I can also see that point. Hey Jody. This is the big news. Hey Sarah. But again, I'm relying on somebody else's definition of ace. I don't know if there is like a very clear-cut consensus of what ace is and definitely is not. Yeah. See, and Zap, I think that is where you modify an address, yes. But in that, you write a 1. You write one value, you write A1. Which, if you wanted to be super anal about the definition, that is like the minimum example of what ace could, in theory, be if you wanted to stretch the term, right? Because then what follows is the arbitrary execution of the credit scene after having changed that value, which otherwise would never be able to be triggered in the game. In fact, like for real, because that's not even the actual address that triggers the credit scene in the normal game. It's just a different, like it's a not even a fallback. It's maybe a debug flag. A debug flag left in. But yeah, that's why I'm opening this up to basically everyone. And just collecting all of the different viewpoints. And seeing if there are people who see it that way, who see it very narrowly. Yeah, I think that's a decent... That's a decent distinctions up. I think that is a good argument against the like conjoinists that theoretically could be out there. That you force the execution through a glitch. Like you glitch and the glitch actually executes. That's also one way that I looked at it. I think that is my favorite line of argumentation right there. That we're actually forcing the execution through. Well, it's a memory bank switch. When that's the thing that the game just tries to reload a lot of things at the same time when you unpause. And when there's already lag, the game might just not be fast enough to switch to the correct address. Which is still layman's terms. That's probably a better way to phrase this. But yeah, then it comes down to determining... So I guess this is just like for camera positioning. Does this guy stay? That's what I want to know. Yeah, he stays. Whoops. I will definitely, like, if I do runs of this, I need a specific controller. Okay, that did unload the guy. That said, there's probably also a better way, like a faster way to keep this Goomba on screen than what I have done. Let's just redo that part. Like, just reload him faster, figure out the way where he actually respawns, and not just blindly guessing. Okay, second block. No. Third block. Third block-ish. So how would that look if done in sequence? Third block. Ah, wasn't quite third block. Third block. Holy lag. And then go. Okay. Okay. I feel like that is faster than wrangling the Goomba. Although the entire setup is very laggy, so there might be some diminishing returns from doing it with the extra Koopa. Yeah. No, right now I'm mostly like just trying to see, throwing some spaghetti at the wall. You can also despawn one of the Koopas if you're not careful. That is interesting. Okay, but here is where the Goomba respawns. That is good knowledge. Because I don't think there's any lag. There's a little bit of lag beforehand, but not much. Like here, this is fine. There's a little bit of lag, but not really bad. Oh, that one didn't reload the second Koopa. Yeah, of course, because the spawn point is where Mario is. No, I think it despawned. Yeah. That was the right one that despawned on the left. And then I guess I want to stomp that one again, or just delay the stomp of that one. I think that's what I want to do. Like, stomp the first, turn around. Jesus. The lag. And kind of take this one with us, because the left one will respawn. And then just do it well, and that would work. If I was on the right pixel, which I'm not. I'm 1 pixel too far left. Okay. I can see this one working. No, I don't know what else I want to do with this right now. Big Mario. Big Mario is one thing that we could try. Again. Big Mario and no extra Koopa. Oops. Just in theory. It could be that this changes things. Oh. That is changed. We have to clear out the coins beforehand. Something like that. What is it even from the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the fourth from the right. Yeah, I realized. I mean, it doesn't really matter for the purpose of... can I just not grab them? Well, can make it easy on myself. Pulling this up here. I want to see if I can trigger the crash at all. Come on. Reload, my guy. Excuse me? What was that interaction? I mean, we can increase our subsprites even more. Oh wait, no, this is a star. This actually reduces lag. I thought there was a fire flower in here, but it's a 1-up, and we could... Nah, the 1-up is too slow. No, we're not waiting for the 1-up. But yeah, one aspect of the lag is that there is a fire flower here, which counts towards the sprite count even in the block. This is why this place is so good for setting up the lag. No, we only have one. No, we lost the Goomba. No. It feels less laggy. Like it's still laggy, but it's a little less laggy. Ugh. No, it's definitely no more lag. The crash, independent of that I'm standing on the wrong pixel there. I feel like the crash should still be triggerable. But I don't think this is enough lag at all. You can kind of tell by how quickly you can mash the start button. So we need another sprite. Yeah, this is not enough lag. This is almost fine. There could be some edge cases where this might work, but I don't think this is the one. Okay. Sometimes it is very laggy, but then again... The other one felt laggier. No, it's just about timing. Third shell, I mean, versus guiding this guy all the way over. Okay. Let's do some normal practice. Oh, Zap, one thing. Did you ever answer how long it took you to get that run? Do you have a reset count? What is this song? The game is called You Are Dead. How unexpected. Two hours? Yeah. Hmm. That would be quite the category, right? Again, very early days. But I think the pause glitch will always be very unpredictable. I think that's the nature of these subframe routine thingies. I don't like this song. But I also haven't updated my audio player plugin for OBS. So I'm stuck with it. Okay, that one works very well. Keep struggling with this for some reason. Why? not that precise. Ooh. Okay, that's good enough too. Too early. I think I have this down now. I used to struggle a little in this level, but I think I'm good enough with it. Could always optimize the walking a little bit better. Like that. That was very good. Ah, very early landing. But that's the risk, cutting it close. Tends to make you get hit. If that happens, then full jump here over the guy. In the pit and moon jump over. Okay, got my backup straight. That loses like 0.2, 0.3. I wasn't very successful with the pipe entry last time, which is always disappointing. I think I only got it once in runs. Oops. Good morning, Beast. Ooh. That's bad. Missing both shots. That's 3 times 3 in a row, and 1 times 5 in a row. I think that's okay. I think that's still a 32 from the save state. Yeah. Hey, Cookie. I know, right? No, the thing is, I don't know how other games handle this, and I'm not very good at understanding nor explaining this. But from my understanding, when you unpause the game in this game, it reloads a whole bunch of values that it should load. And when you're lagging the game at the same time, it sometimes loads a state that it's not supposed to load. Like it doesn't get done with it with its instructions during the v blank, I suppose. And yeah, if you set certain memory values in advance, then it will just switch to a memory bank that will trigger the credits. It is very odd. But I guess all of the Ace-ish like level end glitches look very fake, right? SMB3, SMW, like, why would it trigger the credits? Because you're writing stuff and tell it to. What I find most, not most, but what I find very interesting about this is how, I suppose, complacent the entire community was. Like, it's a small community, sure. But Mux said back in the day, I can't get this to work. This maybe just isn't working. And nobody else tried. And then they did the re-evaluation because they wanted to show off this glitch at AGDQ with Taskbot. So the entire Taskbot community, Wango, Link Sevens was involved, TI Kevin, probably. Most of them looked at the thing again and then tried to make it sync, but I think they couldn't get it to work, so they just replayed the old tasks on site. So they actually didn't get it to sync. And then Zaplex comes along, who has some experience with other Ace categories and in different games. Looks at this, sees, yeah, that value, this value, yeah, sure. And then brute force the pause glitch. And it just works. So sometimes you just have to have this kind of perseverance and patience to do it until it works. Because I'm pretty sure everybody else along the way could have just gotten it to work as well if they just had trusted the process, I think. But then again, it's a little bit of an insane project, right? It just doesn't work for 2 hours. Do you actually ask yourself, do you keep going and wait for that almost cosmically small chance to get it right? Well, Zap got it right. Let this be a lesson. Yes, it's absolutely nothing new. Like the principle has been known since at least 2013. The task was published in 2014. And nobody tried this hard before to actually get it to work. I think even Seth Bling did some looking into this when he was learning regular any percent. And he definitely has some experience with Ace in Mario games. Let's practice something else. Hey Cookie, good to see you. What have you been up to recently? Still SMB grind? Because it's... yeah, still. It's been a while since I have seen you around. How long do you think it'll take Nifsky to get TAS 8.4? In a run, of course. He cannot do it right now. Are there things that you have to do? I'm completely ignorant of what is going on in SMB1, I have to admit. Hey, Jacob. Oh, so you mean it like that? I thought he was like technically not possible, not able to do. But okay, it's a personal skill issue. Yeah, I mean, and that last part is is quite obvious. Yeah. Interesting. How many people have done it so far? Just in practice. TAS 8.4. Because I remember, like, that must have been in 2020 or 2021, when that was the hot shit to go, oh, still only. Interesting. But yeah, you did it when, in 2021, 22? That was a while ago. I thought others had caught up in the meantime, but I also don't really follow SMB, so I don't know how much activity there actually has been. There's probably a ton of runners that I have never even heard of. I want to main this back up so bad. The lower road. This sounds like from the same composer as Mystic Quest. I like this soundtrack. Treasure of the Rudras. Or maybe it's just inspired. Maybe it's a more modern game. But it sounds very, very similar to Mystic Quest. I've been considering getting a Mister myself for so long, but then again I already have so much hardware here. I mean, since you last played, yeah, there are new things. Not big things, it's always gonna be small things in Glitchless at least. Oh, any percent has one new thing, I think that could be new to you. It's that we figured out how to go left on the like garbage floor, which is like 20 seconds faster than going right. Trying to think of the big. I think bunny swimming was still was already around. Just very minor, sometimes lag reduction strats. A different moon space 1 route. Very small things, but they add up. Yeah, going left can be faster. You won't believe it. Speedrunners hate him. The setup is so cool. I do prefer it over that. Visually. Aesthetically, I do prefer it. There's a little bit of variance to it. I simply don't dare to do the lower one in runs. Oh, one thing. We have gotten much, much better at Tatanga. And in general, fast boss kills. Also, yeah, this level is different from back when you ran, because we always go full speed now. And if we get hit by the spikes, we just do the backup route I just did. That's about 0.3-ish faster. Then I'm using double finger mashing for basically every boss now that benefits. So rat, pigs, and octopus, and Tatanga, of course. And other people have developed different strats, like Chubalu, for example, has a very aesthetically pleasing just brush your fingers over the buttons mashing strat that can be very fast, but it requires quite a bit of coordination, of course. Also, I just realized that my camera is bad. My hand cam. Let's make it unbad. Better. Real colors. You know, for Tatanga it is somewhat realistic nowadays to get the kill with 6 shots and no stomp at all. Which... Oh, practice... I mean, it is the most recent version, yeah. Did you still have a different version? Yeah. I think the last thing that was added was things like you can You can set the pipe glitch down there. Otherwise, there's not much new to it, I believe. But I also don't know which version you're comparing it to. On. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. No! No, 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 no. That joke stinks. Big stinker. Yeah. Ooh. Haven't really missed that one in recent practices. Pretty good. Yeah, I feel like that's enough practice for this level. Carrot grab. Yeah. I've been struggling with the carrot grab. Good judges. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to go. Hello. Too old for this. You are. Ah. The nightmare. Overall, pretty good though. Okay, yeah. It works. Next. Whoops. Let's try that again. Why am I blind? Really? Really? Can't do Blackie Balls anymore. Blah. Good. Not good. Oh, I don't think we have the technology for that. We can make a poll and see how people like that idea. Whoops. Very inconsistent at these days. That's the way it's supposed to go. And then go down. It's actually not hard. What would I do in that situation in a run? Like, let's say I'm 2 seconds ahead of record here. What do I do? Do I keep going? Or do I... Because going back for the mushroom is not even trivial. Like, say you're missing it like this. I guess it's trivial like that. Okay, just let it come to me. Just let the mushroom come to me. Like, don't mess with this guy. He's the big problem. No. What I'm saying is this is salvageable. Nobody has to die. If I'm 0.1 ahead and that happens, then I might at least start screaming. Yes. Bonk. Not again, Squirrel. I don't even know if that clip still exists. No, that was I think that was pre-clips. And I definitely never highlighted it. Or did I? No, I don't think. I was so embarrassed of myself. Yeah, I did snap one controller in half once. I would have never highlighted that, but it happened. I still have the controller, both halves. Ah. Why so slow all of a sudden? Can I even still do the old strat? Ooh. I would say on average, clearly the old one is not working anymore. I unlearned it. Oh, it's getting worse. We try something. Okay, that one's funny too. Is that in any way consistent? How did it work immediately? That is silly. Nah, this one is not okay. Let's see the input display. Yeah, some inputs are not going through the way I'm meshing. And I wonder if this is a case for controller cleaning. It's definitely something that will work better with the other controller. Welcome back. No. Just a regular practice and then runs. I just really don't want to switch controllers here. It's so much stress. Okay, this controller's a lot better at this. Like, a lot better. Ooh. A typo. Or maybe I have to change my approach. Maybe I wanna shoot first and then walk. Eh. It's different. Feels different. No. No, nothing works. Submarine, I guess. I don't know what it is. Like, I have failed every single run recently that was on pace in the submarine. And for some reason I have this feeling that practicing this doesn't do anything. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's just my natural tendency to procrastinate. Avoid the problem at all cost. I mean, but it's a fun level. Like, I very much enjoy other people practicing it. Like, watching other people practice it and like, teach the strats. Just did that the other day. It's a very fun level. As long as you don't lose the run. Nah. I find it cool because it is completely unique in the run. There's this one other little water dip. I guess there's also water in Turtle 3. But tiny water dip in Pumpkin 2. But there's no swim technique or anything in any other level. Ah, so laggy, because we didn't get the shell to drop like that. Yeah. Not quite 504. Close. Ah, slow. And too far right. No, worked. Still too slow. Pretty sure his save state is 504able. Yeah. Ooh. Not like that. Don't even have to play it that tight. I think it's just about the Gordo part. Maybe not. Ah, the reverse corner boost. Hey Chubaloo, how is vacation? It's going. We did some playing around with possible strats for setting up the glitch earlier. And now it's just regular practice. Oh, this is definitely 504able. I had just done a proper swim stroke there. Where even are you, if you don't mind sharing? I do not know. Ah, wait, do I have an early stroke here? Ah, so close. And then the earliest that is possible is slow swim. That's sad. I think this could... Nah, I think this is still 503. Nope. Ah, yes! Shoot. Tenerife. Nice. I've been to Fuerteventura once. That was a fun holiday. Clapping on the airplane. Cringe. I think I can get that swim with a 1 frame tap. Can I not? 1 frame later. 1 frame earlier. Look at the guy. Slow swim though. Man, it lines up so unperfectly. Oh, I didn't go that far. I didn't want to spend the entire stream trying to get it. I was more trying to look at it and see, assuming it works, which well, Zap did it on SGB2. Just optimizing certain setups. For example, in his attempt, he guides the 2 Goombas to the right to have 2 Goombas and 2 Koopas there for the lag. And I played around with a setup where you pick up one of the earlier Koopas and take that along for the ride. And replace the Goomba wrangling. Which makes the entire setup a little bit more laggy, but possibly you get some time back by not having to wait for the leftmost Goomba. But yeah, the judges are out, which one is viable. I could get the game to crash that way, though. Oh wait, could I? No, the crash that I got was with the 2... Or was it? I don't even remember. What did I do? I think I got the crash with 3 Koopas, 1 Goomba. But I actually forgot. Why? Okay, look at the guy. Then it works. Sometimes. What? Huh? Why do I get hit there? That feels like it should work. Yeah, now it worked. Must have just pressed jump 1 frame too long. I cannot get 504 from this. Look at him. No. Bad pipe. Okay, I give up. Big. Swim speed. Just not do that. It's always shoot the guy. No, I keep doing that. It's 7 swims after going over the guy. Yeah, getting slower. Okay. Generally works. Actually, as opposed to my announcement in my Discord, I have not finished my dinner. I barely started eating it and just left it there next to me. B12. Oh no. Oh, input displays. Huh. How did that happen? Like the capture went dead. Display itself is... Huh. What the hell? No idea why that happened. Hey, Dustinger. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, I announced that I would have dinner before my 8 p.m. It is now 10:39. Looking good so far. Mm-hmm. Definitely looking good. B12. Yes, you can. Ooh, how is that not 4? I think for Jacob's technique, that was actually very important. But I don't remember, like he had this strange, like he pressed and then he had all of his fingers somewhere on the buttons. It was a work of art. It looked like this. Just coordinated. Yeah. If nothing else, it frees up a lot of space that is otherwise blocked by that finger. Four, 3, 2. It's a strange combination where that one doesn't come out. That's a 2. No, that's a 3. What? B7, 3? And it misses? That is weird. That was a very close turn, Albatross. Let's do the 78, 76 timing. Failed right away. B7 too early. On 80. Ah. 4-3 is too slow. Just keep mashing. Too many 4s. Yeah, no. Not gonna practice that right now. Let's get a couple more normal ones. Oh. Okay. Oh. No, it was an 8. I thought I had stopped mashing. Like 3 in a row or something. It's good enough. That is 3 in a row. Quick break and then runs. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. My fingers didn't feel that fast in the piggy fight. And the rat fight, for that matter. But they're just fine. Ah, we're not practicing the castle here. But yeah, I did practice everything except the castle. Right. I will be right back. Okay. Start recording. That works. That works. That works. Okay. Game, be a little bit louder. That did the thing again. Too loud. Yo. Starting with 8 corner boosts, I like that. No, I don't like that though. Ah, it's dead. 8 out of the gate. That rhymes. No. I need the last one. Nope. Pretty good. That was lots of corner boosts as well. Timing. Might still break even. Nope. No breaking and evening. Ah. Really? Let's keep going. I don't know about that. I mean, the console releases were a little bit behind in the West in general anyway. Okay. Game just crashed? Okay. Aw. That's most likely a bad contact in the cartridge. That's nothing to do with the game itself. Oh, but now we lost audio. Wait, what is happening? Huh? What the heck is going on here? Huh? Glitch practice, sure. No, we don't have audio. The heck? Can you hear me double now? No. It doesn't even pick up anything from... I wanted to set it to the hand cam, which also has a microphone, but that one doesn't do anything either. What is going on? Is this a Linux problem right now? Huh. Audio is just dead. What the frick? Let me reset the entire capture card. Strange things are happening. Okay, but the capture had stayed frozen. What the frick is going on? I am confused. Why is the capture frozen? I've already restarted it. Okay. Still no audio. I think this should bring audio back. There we go. Very strange. Well, at least now we also fixed the tiny audio delay that I was having. That's good. It's all good for something. Could it have been a USB issue? Let's see if the hard drive that I'm recording to is doing fine. It seems that way. just stop and restart and see if it is still writing. Yep, started another one. Okay, so that is working. No clue. Maybe I need more dinner. Rye bread, like it's a carrot rye bread with some sausage on top, in case you're wondering. Can Nintendo just not... I think they can just keep relicensing, right? Just push it indefinitely. Okay, everything in order, yeah. Oh, I know which one you mean, or like the kind you mean, Jody. I like that one. It's the one that's kind of like crumbly, right? In some sense, like it's very heavy. But it also like breaks apart somewhat easily. Sometimes it just falls apart in your hand. Yeah. I am a fan of that. Yeah, surely we will still be around. Physics joke. Hey, Olivia. Yeah. Watch that. I'm quite happy with Germany's bread culture. There's no dominating anything, and you can just choose between every thinkable sort of bread. In like even in the smallest supermarket, they will have a huge selection of breads usually. How about 0 corner boosts? I'm gonna lose time on the split, even though I had a somewhat decent mushroom grab. 0 corner boosts. There's 1. Ah. You saw somebody somebody corrupting the memory of the game, then lagging it out, and while it was lagging, having the game execute code that he had written previously by collecting that one coin. But that's not just any execution, but the execution of the credits. So that is now the fastest way to finish the game. Yeah, sloppy. That is not good. It would be if we put it in the same category, but the judges are still out. But the rough consensus seems to be put it in its own category. Banana bread. I mean, I could just do this and. I can also make pear bread. I have the good pear. I just do what I did. Just put banana on bread. It's fine. It's good enough. It's good enough for the craving. I mean, naming conventions are what they are. Also, current any percent is any percent glitched already, right? Did we? I don't even know what we named it on speedrun.com. I think currently we don't have any percent on its own, right? Is it just any percent? Ah. The SMW community chickened out and called theirs Zero Exit. But that's because they already had the conventions of all of the other exits. So that's not something we can do. But yeah, we can have any percent and any percent aceless. I think that's what Zap suggested earlier. Somebody suggested it. That would be one option. Because I do think it's elegant and intuitive to call the fastest category any percent. %. No, we don't have a percentage counter. This is awful. Ooh. All first framers, I think? Yeah, that was a second framer. Ah, no corner boost though. I thought this could have been... Maybe it still is. Maybe this could be an IL. Decent IL. I think I've done faster in terms of lag. What am I doing? That was all wrong. Don't beat Wario. I like that. Yeah, but sadly it's not distinct enough. But I still like it. Beat Wario and don't beat Wario. I mean, practice is practice, right? Yeah. Every session is different. I also had a really good Hatanga practice today. Let's see how it looks once we get there. If we get there. It's been a very long time, but only tree zone attempts have happened in the past. Can be that way. Sometimes you just have a brain fart. Yeah, but you also don't do run squirrel. That doesn't count. No practice, no runs. It's not good for data collection. I mean, my mind is definitely wandering a little bit more than regular today. Because of the findings and the happenings. Oh, shoot. Let's keep going. This is fine. We can't throw the PB run just because the timer is borked. Now I can fully focus on the game. Okay, after some initial issues, the jelly jumps are working very well. Possibly still a 31, but likely not. Yeah, no. Okay, pretty good. Ah, don't have to split. Keep forgetting. I think this is 13.8 pace-ish. We will never know. Oh, I did save the golds. Why does it do that? This is always strange with the way I'm loading. Just have to exit live split entirely and reopen it. Like I can't just load a different split file and go back. Well, like maybe I could. But then I don't know if it would find the original again. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, does it still have the reference for the window? Wait. No. Have to fix the capture as well. It forgot the window. There. Now it should remember. Yes. I can maybe set a flag somewhere in live split where it should ask me whether it should save the goals, because it used to do that, but in this version it doesn't. It also used to reset the splits with pressing the split button another time, which it also doesn't do anymore. Probably related to that. But it's also not the most recent version, so complaining about it doesn't really help, because I'm just not updating right now. Almost too low. I mean, I've considered it to just make a funky split program myself. But it would be effort if I wanted to make it the way, like the ideal way, I suppose. If I wanted to meet my own expectations. And I have other projects that I should tackle before that. SML2 speed.run, for example. Still haven't worked on that. Audiobot's redemption Twitch channel point functionality. All of those more immediate things. Making a timer program is not that hard, I think, in general. Like, I don't need a lot of the integration that LiveSplit has. I do say that, but I do appreciate the that it comes with its own TCP server already. But that's also something that would not be too hard to implement. Can do that very gracefully in Python. It really depends on how many features you want it to have. But again, like, you can also just get LiveSplit to work on Linux. Like, I'm running it through Steam, through Proton, and it just works. And it does. What surprised me is that it actually works with the TCP server that it creates, even through the compatibility layer. I mean, technically there is a somewhat native Linux LiveSplit, but it just not as feature rich. And sometimes it is in active development and sometimes it isn't. The name is LiveSplit. There is a Linux branch of LiveSplit somewhere. I think currently it is not maintained, because they focused everything on just LiveSplit 1. But yeah, you can find app images of LiveSplit, older versions. I think my problem with them was that they didn't have the socket or like TCP server functionality implemented yet, so you couldn't get global hotkeys to work on Wayland. But if you just want to get a working LiveSplit, I can actually shoot me a message on Discord and I can just lead you through the steps that I have taken to make it work for me. Because this works on any distribution. The way through Proton. This does everything that it's supposed to do. It's not native, but I don't really mind a couple of extra steps right now. I don't mind. It's not a bother. Like I've already put the work in. It's now just passing it on. But you also already said that you probably... It's more of an ideological thing, I suppose. Or like a thing of elegance. That you specifically don't want to go through the compatibility layer. Which I also understand. And I was going for that route for a while. I just couldn't make it work with the existing programs out there. But if you keep it simple to just the timer, check out one of Jubalu's streams. He is using a very simple timer that he wrote himself, I think with some help from ChatGPT. And that is perfectly enough. I don't know how much ChatGPT actually wrote. In my experience, in my coding experience with ChatGPT support, you end up rewriting almost everything of it anyway. I have used help from ChatGPT for code in the past, and it is just messy. Yeah, fix the mistakes, which for most projects is rewrite, refactor almost everything. Ah. If you have a modular coding style, which you should, just in general, like in contrast to having big spaghetti code, right? Then ChatGPT is more useful because it's not bad at creating distinct, concise functions. Basically, if you use it to write functions or classes or things like that, then you're less likely to run into trouble. Like if you actually maintain the proper base, the code base, the main frame of your code yourself, and just have it help you with some functionality that isn't too interconnected, then I think it's very usable. But for complex things, or like write me this program that just works, nah, it's not there yet. Hey Barbara, yeah, kind of like that. And just keep questioning it. Hey, where did you get this part? Can you give me the source where you got this from? And then when it starts swimming and doesn't really want to give answers, then you have an idea, maybe it just hallucinated. Also, ChatGPT is not... like, that's not its specialty, right? There are others that are a little better at coding. What I find convenient is debugging with ChatGPT. It's still messy, but it just sometimes is better at tracking down the actual issue, because some debug codes Like some console outputs are just gibberish. Good grab. Not many corner boosts again. Nah. Plus 0.5. Already. And some more. 7. Plus 1.1. Yeah. Almost. Meh. For the corner boosts, I assume. Yo, Mino raid. Yeah, figured. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Hello raiders, hello Aran. There have been, since you just joined, before everybody leaves, there has been a big the discovery, rediscovery. If you type the short and concise command that is in the stream title, there's going to be a video that shows you the fastest game completion that has been achieved yesterday. Very cool. Yes, it is arbitrary code execution. We were like philosophizing about ace and not ace, and what the current any percent is and what that is in comparison. There were discussions about that earlier in the stream. Because right now there's no category for that except any percent. But my intuition and what seems to be a community consensus is that it should be separated into its own little category, which would probably be named any percent. And then existing any percent could be any percent no ace, ace-less. If we keep the less thing from glitchless. Ah. But yeah, it's not new. It's not in fact new. This is the task strat that has been around since 2014. At least, like in the task it has been. I think in theory it predates the task by a year or so. Just the general concept of the pause glitch doing weird shit. Yeah, more opinions are always welcome. But that's the thing. Some people, like, this is just opinion. Some people do consider the current any percent boring as well. That's very much personal opinion territory. But opinions are still welcome. That's why I'm asking about opinions. There are opinions that are relevant for different things, right? Some are relevant for what are we going to do with the categories, and some are just relevant for what will somebody who doesn't run the game think of it? That's still valuable. But yeah, the practical implication of that is you're probably saying this in contrast to the current any percent, which is kind of fun to do and kind of fun to watch. So if you would put everything in one any percent category, then you would lose that part completely. I guess that's the angle you're coming from. And I wholeheartedly agree with that part. I mean, look at the SMWAs. Isn't that still fun to watch? I think it's fun to watch. It's very short too. But that's also the practical thing, right? People will not like build their streamer career around being an ace runner. Within the bigger context of a content creator, it will always play a smaller role. Those kinds of things. Simply because they are so short and usually are hard to achieve in an optimal fashion, that like nobody can maintain that kind of thing as their main source of entertainment. So it never even becomes a problem in that regard. So whether it exists or not, and whether it is its own thing or not, it's really just for the leaderboard at that point and for a very short amount of time in somebody's schedule of whatever they're doing. So nobody is forced to only consume this and that Oh, I didn't despawn that guy. What is going on today? I'm rambling. The point being, even if you like consider it like something like a tech demo, there is like a short period, like quick gratification kind of thing going on here, where as long as you actively run a category like that, it's like very concise own thingy, and once you're done, you're usually done with it. But you're still, at the same time, you're still completing the game faster than anyone ever. So this has to be cataloged somewhere, right? I don't think there should be a tech demo category for that matter. I have not left Tree Zone yet, so that is how the runs are going. I mean, I remember the discussion from Dark Souls back then, which has some, like, if you look at speedruns of Dark Souls nowadays, they have heavy glitch abuse, like item and like inventory reorganization, all those kinds of things, infinite soul glitches. Back in 2013-ish, 12, 13, maybe 13, 14, 15-ish. There were huge discussions. This isn't even playing the game, and no, you're doing the move swap was new back then, where you glitch a move set from a different weapon onto another weapon and then make it super viable. Oh no, this isn't playing the game. This isn't in the spirit of the game. Like, you always have those kinds of opinions, but at the same time, you have to think of like the whole game, the whole community, in terms of just wanting to progress towards something. And it is inevitable. Like, you usually don't lose anything. The old things will still be there, and some will find them interesting and entertaining. And also, what I'm not saying is like improvement at all costs. Basically, if you had formulated these rules, like very arbitrary rules, let's go back to SML2 now, what is viable as a speedrun and what is not. This had already been in the TAS in 2014, so the framework never really changed. It just wasn't possible RTA, or well, it was possible, but nobody was trying seriously enough to actually make it happen. So in that regard, I don't see the negatives at all. You just gain something, you don't lose anything. That's my breakdown of the overall topic. You just gain something. Yeah. I mean, acceptance, community acceptance is always the big thing. Also, hey, tech. One tech too many again. Like, I myself was on the fence with some of the Dark Souls things, like quitting out for every single small thing. It just seemed a little bit wrong, like the flow wasn't there, and then, really? Do you have to quit out for like this half-second time save in this otherwise 1.5 hour long run? Really? But you get used to it, and you just see it as, yeah, one more optimization. And after seeing it, like after getting used to anything, like irrespective of the game, you just don't even notice what was so jarring in the first place. You don't even notice it anymore. It just becomes part of the bigger thing. Menu percent for what game? Like this game, yeah, I'm running it right now. How quickly can you get from the start screen through this pipe screen? Yeah, and then you have leaderboards that are like every time is 1 frame. exciting leaderboards. But that's also the thing, like this is the entire topic is self-regulating, because we already mentioned, like you also already said some sentences to that effect too. If it's super boring, then the community will just not latch onto it, and you have like 1 or 2 runs on the leaderboard, and nobody will ever care. And that's that then. But still, there is a justification for the people who want to. And I love it that there is this. That's a nice thing about the speedrunning community. There are these discussions, but in the end, everybody is just trying to fight against the game, so to speak. And I said it earlier as well. I also find this interesting on a sociological, maybe that's the wrong word, basis. Just because this has been possible since 2014. It was just that nobody actually put in enough time to verify that, yeah, this actually does work on console. Until just now. Like somebody just had to sit down and brute force through all of the setups for at least 2 hours. Overall, more, of course. But just painstakingly. That's the part that Mino, that Mino wouldn't find fun, but that you just have to have somebody. Like somebody has to have this kind of skill set, or perseverance, or whatever you want to call it, or like has to be masochistic enough to just push through until it actually works and just have this proof of concept. And that's beautiful in itself, I think. That this is a personal quality that has led to this and not something else. I mean, Quorum, that is sad. That something like that also exists. Where the speedrunning mafia is in control. But I think that is... I hope... I don't really have a good overview these days, but I hope that is still the exception. Yeah, no, a squirrel never did anything like that. Not even in a ROM hack or something. That would be weird. Like the normal game, sure. But nobody would ever do that in a ROM hack. Good grab. Missed my jump. Missed all of the corner boosts. Ah. Oh, come on. Yeah, it kills the game argument is a weak one. The community will always gravitate towards what is entertaining and interesting. Like many modern games have the problem that developers keep patching certain glitches. But hey, what prevents the community from just running a certain version of the game that did exist at some point in time? It's perfectly viable. If it's more entertaining, then people will doing those kinds of runs instead of current patch or anything. Perfectly viable. A self-regulating problem. I think you're kind of tainted by a unfortunately bad personal experience with the community. It doesn't seem like that is the rule. It's more the exception. Ah, where's my jump? The sun is an orange. Yes. No, the sun is a banana. No crash this time. Yes. So lucky. Ah! Mario crashed out on the map. Also, hardest trick in the game. Oof. Did it. Got lucky there with the bubble. Yeah, some communities are definitely a little bit more overall toxic than others. A little bit more drama prone. N64 games seem to, like in general, not in all cases of course, but in general seem to attract some more dramatic people sometimes. Which is interesting in itself. Why is that? Just because some particular games got very big in the wider speedrunning context? Is it just because of size? That eventually the bad apples will appear somewhere? Yeah, that was very bad. Size and money, like when games want to become an e-sport, because e-sport is such a nice word. I still don't get it. Sure, being able to earn money with your hobby is all cool. But you can take things too seriously and completely take the fun out of them. Which I think is what the esport movement, if that is one concise thing, I think that's what it does to communities. And I haven't even been keeping up with any speedrunning related drama or gaming related drama at all recently. I have no idea how things are going these days. I mean, sure, money doesn't make anything. Yeah, I mean, it can make certain, like, kickstart of something better, but I think overall money is like for very small things. If things are already of a decent size, money is necessary to maintain the thing, to provide the logistics. But yeah, with some things you don't need those bigger logistics in the first place. And if you force those logistics onto something smaller, it can look very jarring and wrong. Let's go! I thought I went too early. I think that was like 83-ish. Ooh, baby. Ah, this map though. Okay, let me not mess this up. Locked in. I went a little slow on both platforms, just to maintain. Didn't feel that slow though. Now I looked at the splits. Dang. Still, it is much faster than our average run without that albatross. I don't remember if exclamation mark albatross is the command to add one to the counter. I thought it was. Albatross +1. No! Ah! It's becoming average. Okay. Not ahead of the record anymore. That's just for my nerves. I did all of that on purpose. slow. Very high kill count. One unfortunate bonk in the water. Shoot! I wanted to avoid the one guy, but I did it wrong. Dumb. Should have just taken the kill and fixed it later on. Good. But yeah, these are the runs that I need to figure out what things to do and not to do on runs on pace. Haven't had one of these in a while. Still good. Gaining. Coin. And 85 here is actually fine. Please, left, right, left. Let's go. Here I'll start. Okay, less reading chat now. Log in. Unlucky. Okay. What a level. Holy shit. Okay, kill count is high. So is my pulse. But not the swimming speed. Ah, slow all the way. Doesn't matter, still good. Minor setback. Double super jump is what I practiced. I have to commit. No, not like that. Still PB pace. Maybe not actually. That's a bad one to fail. Good ending. Maybe that one saved it. I think there is a PB chance. Record is probably over. Lock in. Could be worse. I think that's faster than PB. Is it fast enough though? Not again! Pretty sure that is what happened in my PB. Very good run overall. Even if it is not enough. Everything I could do. But it's not enough. You're brainwashed. It's not enough. I would very, very much like to finish this one out, though. There were also so many mistakes on the maps on this run. I think even map errors added up alone would put me even now. Ah. Ah, well, there goes the 70. Okay. It's a 0.1. Point 1. You know what I mean. Thanks for the good luck. It comes too late. I mean, I could have gone for silly castle strats in general, but I don't think I would have pulled that off ever. Wrong mindset, I know. Okay, that is a run. No shoe glitch. Sad. Sad forever. Man, my nerves were... like, my heart was pumping in macro zone, actually. During that Turtle 2, I could hear nothing else but my heart pumping in my head. And that had an entire slow swimming section as well, didn't it? In the first room, the submarine? I think I started with slow swimming. Yeah, I did. And that was still a solid 503. Whew. This is a different kind of practice, like you have to get used to being nervous again, and I'm definitely not used to this anymore. FCO the Fox. It's not super optimized. Like you saw, I made quite a few mistakes, and this run was only 5 seconds from the record. It can definitely go down a bit. Hey, Runner Watcher, thank you. Let's see whom I missed. Anybody else join during this run? Because I was not reading chat after Pumpkin Zone at all. No? All the usual names. Yeah, that just felt good in terms of not having had one of these in a while. And getting my metabolism up to speed again. This will need further practice under pressure. I don't know how to practice the under pressure condition. I just have to get more and more good runs like this. But yeah, after this roller coaster of adrenaline, mostly, I don't think I have it in me to start another one. So I think I'm just gonna call it here. And since I'm late anyway, right? Today is the Thursday stream. Next stream is already in 2 days. This continues on Tuesday. I know, right? Brainwashed. It's cruel. Can somebody not just invent something? Like maybe I can inject adrenaline in, like, just while practicing in the practice room. Is that an option? Oh, don't worry, FCO. I will keep doing this, not today, but in general, for quite a while. But until I hopefully get the record, I hope. Normal schedule is every Tuesday and Thursday. But I'm trying to slowly ramp it up at some point. I just wanted to not burn myself out right away after having taken a break for almost a year. So for now I'm sticking to Tuesday, Thursday, and potentially sometimes on the weekends. To just keep a good mental state and not overdo it for myself, because it seems like I am somewhat prone to being affected by that sometimes. Anyway, I will stop rambling now and see if I can find somebody to raid. It's the only SML2 stream. Yeah, Beat Saber is also happening, but that one I don't really have a schedule for. I stream Beat Saber whenever I either feel the need physically, because sometimes I have to counter my shoulder pain by playing Beat Saber. It's the only thing that works for me. But the last couple of days I had a different kind of shoulder pain, so I actually couldn't play Beat Saber because of the shoulder pain. So it's never gonna be a Beat Saber schedule, I think. It just happens when it happens. And I don't keep the VODs. I don't stream it to YouTube, actually. Maybe I can set that up. But usually the Beat Saber streams only happen on Twitch. And I do not archive them because of all of the copyrighted music. So if you don't catch me live, you won't catch me playing Beat Saber. But I could definitely set up the YouTube integration now that I have the... then again, that is on Windows. Like, I have it all set up on Linux here, but Beat Saber I stream from Windows. It's the only thing that I use Windows for these days. So I would have to... maybe I have it already figured out from back then, but I don't remember. I don't see anyone in my following list being online right now. Except for the ESA, Speed Gaming, Retro Gaming Live kinds of things. Does anyone want to start an SML2 stream right now? No pressure? Right now? No pressure? Like right now? I used to go to ESA. I went there 4 or 5 times. First time in 2017. Haven't been last year. Because our entire, like my main community, whom I hang out with, is the Speed Souls community. Dark Souls, Soulsborne, those games. And we kind of decided amongst each other that maybe last year, or maybe this year would be a good point to try something else. So I couldn't go anyway to either. They went on a nice vacation in Italy instead of ESA. But in general, I might be at an ESA again. Probably next year. We'll see. It kind of depends on who is going and who is not. It's always more about the community and meeting the friends there than about the actual event, I have to be honest. Hypnoshock. I've heard that name before. Oh, Carl! Carl is on... Why am I not following Carl on Twitch? I only ever watch Carl's highlights on YouTube. I saw that he released a very silly troll hack, SMW. But yeah, I was always disregard that he has a Twitch stream. But yeah, maybe we can bring up the discussion about the new category. That would be cool. Anyway. CTR. I don't know what is CTR. Thanks for watching, in case I disappear with the raid. I don't see the raid now option. Twitch, please. Please work. Work for once. Ah, there it is. Crash Team Racing. No, I don't think I know that. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching today. More on Tuesday. See you soon.